What is the most common corporate lie? At XYZ Corp, we're a family. They will lay you off in a second to make sure their budget numbers work, so the stock price won't be affected. I come from a shitty, dysfunctional family. Yup, checks out. We care about stuff unrelated to profit. Unrelated funny note, back when I was learning English not native, I used to think that this sentence meant something else entirely. For some reason, I just assumed that this was inherited from physical mail, and it meant I hope this email does not get lost and finds you well. As in, I hope this email reaches your inbox. It isn't a matter of stupidity, or anything like it. Things just get lost in translation. When I taught ESL in another country, it wasn't long before I learned never to ask a student, "How did you find the test?" It was on my desk. A fresh perspective on some of the well-worn cliches of the English language is always appreciated, and one of the better ways to get it is via the open approach of the beginner's mind. Hence, folks, always look at your hands when talking to someone. Please listen carefully as all menu options have changed. We are experiencing an unusually heavy call volume, or unexpected heavy call volume. When you call an air conditioner company in a small town, we're really sorry. We are experiencing unexpected call for hi, this is Sandra with Springfield Air. How can I help you? My favorite is Sony S chat support. Sorry, we are too busy right now. Please try again later. Disconnects. Like what? It has chat support. I can wait in queue. Our people are our biggest asset. Work-life balance. Companies often claim to offer a healthy balance between work and personal life, but in reality, many employees find themselves working long hours or struggling to disconnect from work. We encourage a good work-life balance as long as your life doesn't interfere with work. Gotta be honest with the HM during the interview process and try to get them as candid as possible. Did that at my last 2 searches and found some spots that absolutely respect work life. I've been on both as of it, and I'm never going back to working long hours. They can fire me if they want. I don't really care. It definitely helps that everyone else on my team appears to have the same mentality. We all work a normal shift, and if that is not enough, then they can put together a use case for extra headcount. Don't set the expectation that you will stay late, cause if you do, then it is going to become a pattern. I'm blessed that my current organization actually walks the walk on this one. The unwritten rule is get your shit done and go home. We have flexible schedules that you can set without prior approval, and there's no tracking hours worked. It's incredibly liberating, and I feel I'm much more productive than at any other job in my life with this structure. This feedback is anonymous. No, it's not. It's tied to an email. My company sends out an anonymous survey every year that we are supposed to fill out. I refuse to do so because it's not anonymous at all, and I don't want to have to lie to keep my job. Yup, 100% lie. I've never trusted those things. I had a coworker who filled out one of those forms with pure honesty and gave negative feedback. He got called into a meeting where they asked him if the team wasn't a good fit for him, and if he'd rather leave. Had a security guard in the room too. He stayed on, but they singled him out for a while for every little thing, and then fired him for his attitude. Then about a month later we had a team meeting, and they were showing the results of that same survey. It had a very distinctive dip. Our manager explained, Oh, that was one person and it's been taken care of. Then the team leads had to backtrack her because she wasn't supposed to see that. Oh, it's anonymous though. Don't think it's not. Sometimes it's just obvious. Human resources cares about employees. HR is actually there to protect the company from employees. I had one HR manager who didn't even pretend. It was clear he was there for management, not the rest of the staff. It's in the title. We're resources, so are coal, lumber, computers, etc. This is similar to my go-to response when someone refers to employees as resources. Resources are things you use up, discard the remnants, and replace. I prefer asset, but even that implies a lack of humanity. Don't worry, this merger won't result in layoffs. Our employees are our top priority. They said it all the time, but when layoffs or budget cuts hit, it's clear that they're not. They will choose profits over people every time. I recommend you watch videos of psychological dating with comics. Pay attention. Honestly, probably we value your feedback. Like, do they really though? Feels more like they just. I was in a meeting where an executive director openly said, if we could just find the people giving us bad ratings and fire them, then our scores would improve. He was that serious. Kinda like someone that said if we just stopped testing for COVID. Feedback is generally valued so long as the feedback supports the plans the members of the executive team have already decided on. If you work hard, you'll be rewarded. Returning to the office will allow people to collaborate better, create a tighter community, and allow for ad hoc encounters to inspire new ideas and innovation. All we do in office together is work less due to taking breaks together and talking. We don't anticipate that the current situation will result in any layoffs. We care about our employees, yet they'll lay you off in a heartbeat to protect their stock price. And if you died, your job would be posted faster than your obituary. Salary positions. If you want someone to work 60小时 RS, just say so. Pay accordingly. We treat everyone fairly here, then proceed to make you a workhorse and squeeze every bit of energy out of you. We're all family here. HR is here to help you. We value your feedback. Work hard and you'll get promoted. Our product is revolutionary. We're making the world a better place. How would you describe your performance? I'm a rock star. In what way? Well, I'm frequently drunk, never show up on time, and hit on all the women. Maintaining our climate falls on all of us. No, it doesn't. Me watching 2 hours of Netflix is nothing compared to the thousands of trucks or dozens of planes actively transporting your goods right now. Employee bonuses that are based on the company's results for the most recently concluded fiscal year, but usually aren't authorized and ultimately paid out until after reporting on first quarter results of the current fiscal year. Shell game. HR cares about employees. We're a family. We give a shit about your work-life balance. Your feedback matters. We are an equal opportunity employer. Everybody needs to be in office because the human connection matters. We don't have the funds for XYZ. You just have to deal with the problem. My company just gave out $107 million in dividends, but no money to fix the leaky pipes or unclog the toilets. HR likes to tell us, more money doesn't retain people. Working towards a goal they believe in is the only way to retain employees.